No, you're not.
It should be in a second. Last time on Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, somebody died.
No. Somebody be dead around
Somebody,
here.
we don't know who.
We don't know for sure
we
yet.
do.
Oh, it's so
Yes,
far
we do.
away.
We know.
I know. You
Yes,
might know.
we know.
You might not
Morgan.
know, but I know.
Morgan knows. Morgan knows through Morgan's powers. Powers of foresight.
The students must survive a class trial without knowing the murderer or the victim.
I mean,
Oh,
you
really?
don't need Morgan
Morgan?
powers to know this.
It's cool. They've never done this before. It was interesting.
I mean, because realistically speaking, in terms of narrative structure, if Kaido were dead, they would have no reason not to show the body. And if Kaido
Except
were
to make
also,
them all fucked up during intermission.
and if Kaido were also like even if he were dead, like
I don't know.
They
I think
wouldn't
they have
have-
some reasons.
I don't know. I feel like just based on the narrative they're constructing, there's no way it's Kaido.
I think. I don't know. It's all about. No.
This is gonna be a
I'm trying to get you to
Well-
think about something else without like totally like giving stuff away. So I'm like,
Well, we're assuming that the murderer slash victim is either Kokichi or Kaito and vice versa. And so no matter what happens, if we choose the correct option, they're both going to die. Like they're both going to be dead. And so I think it might be one of the people who snuck in that killed one of them, and then the other one is just missing. Because all we really have is that both of their sets of clothes are present.
Yeah. I mean, that is definitely a possibility. I just don't think it's the one I would go with, personally.
you
for a
probably need
guess.
to know who died
Is
to
Anime
guess
right?
the killer necessarily.
I think that this trial
This
is
is
very
obvious-
much
you save audio,
not
that's okay.
necessarily going to be like, ooh, it's going to be character drama focused. And I think the big twist is going to be who dies, who got murdered.
Guys, who lives?
During the trial, you'll present your argument.
It's a
for who
question
the culprit
mark.
is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons
Yeah,
to live.
you tell him.
Damn, Kibo, go off.
We'll do whatever it takes to survive.
I feel like
Whatever
it's
it
gonna be that
takes.
next chapter.
Actual talking robot. I've never seen
Like
one of those
something's gonna
before.
happen in this trial that just makes Kivo like fucking snap and
Yeah.
like give up. Because he's been the
Ooh.
one most firm
Seriously?
besides Shukichi about like
What happened to Kokichi?
Monokuma
Why
is
is a
he
talking robot.
and like the hope stuff aspect. So I think having him snap because of assumingly Kaito's murdering someone and then death is
Yeah.
it's gonna set him off a little. That's after
Aw,
this.
don't
So
make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
He just does whatever the hell he wants.
I think he's saying you
Set up
gotta
the
figure out who
beginning.
Still
died.
alive is
Yeah.
waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's
This
get
sounds like an
trial
intermission
moving.
cutoff.
Yeah.
I wish this was hey guys, what's up? What,
Also-
murder? What?
Might just be flavor, but overall production.
I guess we have no choice
That's
but to
true.
start the
That's
trial
very
under
true.
these conditions.
What's there to even
Waiting for
talk
their
about?
cue is
Black
kind
is
of
the
a thing. That is a
mastermind.
production, though.
Kokichi.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
true.
I think Kokichi would not do a murder so obviously pointing to him too.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'd
the only thing I I can think of too.
Samogi's
It's
the
too soon to
mastermind.
decide anything for certain.
That's what we're
I don't even know
considering.
if Kaito was.
Yeah.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
Enter the volume up a little
Bruh.
bit. Hang on.
Wow, my stream keeps dying. What is
But we need
happening?
to be absolutely
Sorry?
sure.
Maki,
don't
this is not how
positively
logic
identify
I
works.
said use my internet. What is happening?
The other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
It's weird to be at an endgame Danganronpa situation where like all the people alive are smart.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
know?
that is really weird.
Yeah, I mean, like Maki
They
is
did
smart, but
actually kill
he's-
off the stupid people earlier.
Yeah.
She's a little in denial.
And there
I mean,
weren't even
Kibo
that
is-
many stupid people worth mentioning.
Yeah. I mean, throughout all of this, Kibo has been like on it. So
Yeah.
Yo, I only see 2 viewers on Twitch.tv right now.
I'm there.
Just throwing it out there. Darwin.
Funky music. Boop a doop a doop a doop a doop boop. Bap bap boop da bap dap
The
bap.
victim has to be Kaito.
Oops.
My guess is Kokichi's
Kaito was
clothes
taken
is
prisoner by
probably
Kokichi.
gonna.
So he could have killed him whenever he wanted. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must
That's
be Kaito.
gonna be the shooting. The
Yeah.
shoot
And
that
the
no
culprit
evidence
must be
with
Kokichi.
Kokichi's clothes.
Really good
Yeah.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kazing! If only mages could cast revive spells.
that's the revised spell from Dragon Quest.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Uh,
there's Zing and
The
Kazing.
victim has to be Kaito. Kaito was taken
what button is
prisoner
it
by
to
Kokichi.
escape? Yeah.
He wanted
Sorry, it's been a minute.
had his clothes inside.
Escape. Just back away from the situation. Ooh.
I got it.
That's wrong.
It would have been really embarrassing if you missed there.
If it hit the white noise, I was
got it.
worried.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is he just holding on to his clothes?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
He brings all the
That's
evidence with him.
disgusting.
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve.
Oh, I forgot about the bloodstains.
That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Or he just dripped Kaito's blood on his arm and then poked
Oh,
a hole in it.
punctured himself.
I mean,
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press.
nah, just as
Okay,
bad.
As long as we have that evidence. there's
I wa-
no
why
doubt
is she
that
pushing
Kaito
this
was
so
the one
hard?
murdered.
Because she doesn't
might-
want to accept the
she
fact that
murdered
Kaido could
Ko-
have killed someone.
Or she murdered
I
someone.
guess.
And she also doesn't want to like show weakness, and like succumb to
Yeah,
despair.
That's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence things.
That
No,
good.
it's not. You can
No,
put
that's-
clothes
that-
under a
that-
press.
No, no.
Maki is like being every single cop in every unsolved crime ever. Must be it.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Hmm? What about them?
The
sleeve.
Yeah.
Sleeve.
That's it! Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Uh-oh.
Shall I kill that logic?
Yup.
I saw that little dash at the end of the sentence, and I was like, uh-oh.
You're dumb
Yep.
as I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Okay,
The coat
Did you
sleeve
even-
sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling.
I mean,
It couldn't have been
not
anyone
that
else.
telling.
But Kaito, if you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
that's
So
true.
when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand the be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Oh, that isn't true? Wait.
It is the only orange thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
He always dressed himself.
Hang on. Let me look at the bullets.
What's the
So-
Kaido's coat bullet? I mean, obviously. Oh,
There's
the
the
bullet,
puncture
because there's
hole.
blood in the puncture hole,
Yeah.
which means like there
Which-
needed to be
yeah.
an arm in the sleeve for that blood
Oh,
to be there.
yeah.
Yeah.
True. True.
In a rather odd manner. He never
So
put his
it's his
arms through
coat.
his coat sleeves.
I'll cut through your words.
Wrong.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
What the fuck?
That's
And the
What a
left sleeve
freak.
Was the one we found outside the press.
I
Knowing
don't
how
think that's
Kaito
what we
wore his coat, That's awfully
Okay.
strange, isn't it?
No, that's not at all what she said, but I like
mean, it's-
Morgan's logic.
The
My
Morgan's
logic
logic
is
is the
far
same
better.
logic.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reason
No,
is
it
full of
isn't.
holes.
Much like
That's
this
because he
jacket.
didn't say
Way.
my
They
reasoning.
have to defeat Kokichi.
Come on, Chuchu. Say my reason.
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim.
My
Because
reasoning
if
is better
Kokichi,
than
the
yours.
mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Well,
He's not the
mastermind.
mastermind.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here.
You mean
We already
Kokichi would
know
tell a
who the
lie?
victim is.
How dare you insinuate
Surely
something?
not.
You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey,
Rontaro
Mr.
walks out.
Suspect, that's your cue.
Already?
I did not expect that.
We're doing this already.
They're gonna put it in the exercise room, but they're not gonna reveal.
Oh?
He's gonna have
Okay.
like a voice changer or something.
What? Why isn't Exisol here?
It's a Monokuma.
What?
My bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a
You
lot
should've
going
listened
on,
to
so
me.
I just hid in an exisol and kind of dozed off. And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Does he like not have a body anymore? Or something?
Hmm.
That would be strange.
No, because they need to show him dead.
Oh, hold
Like
on.
in general.
Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Yeah, you dense
Stupid!
motherfuckers.
That was just a lie.
I can emulate voices.
What's happening?
You guys thought I died? I would never.
No, Monokuma is just heaven,
No
but
way.
Yeah, I think Monokuma's messing with them.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die.
No.
I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
I feel like this is just Monokuma doing
It
impressions.
definitely
absolutely.
is.
Yeah.
100%.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Cracker Jack.
What?
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself.
I mean, she would. You're right.
Guys must feel. You
I
can't
thought-
believe
I
it
thought
because I'm
people
like
couldn't
this,
fit
right?
in them.
Now you gotta prove it's not Kokichi.
That's what I thought. In
He
that
doesn't
case,
laugh like
I
that.
brought evidence.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to
Is there
this,
literally
I
just gonna be
think
video
everyone could
showing
see
this
through.
happening?
The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment.
It doesn't
Oh, good.
sound
Let's
like
further
Kokichi.
traumatize all these children.
It sounds a little bit like
Hey,
Monokuma.
Yeah, it does.
Monokuma, Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
It sounds like if their voices mixed.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the courtroom's monitor.
I'm angry that Shuichi didn't use my evidence because it was good evidence
Oh.
and would have.
There he goes.
The pants
Nah,
didn't
they're-
fit.
They cut it. It's cut footage. The
Mhm.
sleeve disappeared. I don't know.
Did it?
The sleeve disappeared and
Wait,
the pants were too
I didn't
short.
see.
It's cut.
Huh?
At least the pants look too short. I don't know.
No, they
don't.
because
The pants look too short.
because
I think that's a
the-
style critique.
No.
Because
because
Well, no, because Kaito's
they
pants were
couldn't.
like
That's not even
normal
possible. Because
size,
they
but it
couldn't have
looks
died in the
like-
hydraulic press because the hydraulic
it
press
looks
would
like
have
they were,
stopped
like-
if they were alive.
yes.
As
If
if it
the
was
victim
someone
was alive, the
8 inches
hydraulic press
shorter.
would have stopped.
Yeah.
Not if you not if you messed with the hydraulic press.
No, but there it
We had
wasn't
no
a
evidence
smooth-
of it being
It
messed
wasn't
with.
a smooth transition.
But we
Also,
also
you
don't.
never checked it with an actual human. You just checked it with
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
a human.
You also
No offense,
you
Kiba.
also don't know how the hydraulic press works because it sped up very suddenly, and from what we saw with Kibo, it didn't. And so if you cut the cord, it could just drop like it did.
But it
Yes.
dropping.
It dropping could be it breaking.
But it didn't. There's a.
No, I'm saying it dropping could be the cord cutting. Like it could have sensed a human, but when you cut the cord, it can't because it's off, so it just
That
drops.
doesn't explain. It doesn't explain everything.
Just be a way to get rid of the body too.
I don't feel like cutting the cord would like make it like go to the state at which it is full compressed.
Which is also a Danganronpa.
Like, it would
game. I
hurt
don't know
you.
if it goes by actual Danganronpa.
Would it
hydraulic
Also-
press
would it
standard.
crush you?
Do you know how heavy
Hydraulic
a hydraulic
press?
press is?
It would
Well,
crush
yeah,
you.
yeah, but
It would kill you.
Well,
Moreover,
they use it to compress the.
I know, but they
exit solids
push
when
it.
they're
They
garbage.
that's when it's on and pushing into itself.
moreover, more importantly, looking at not to bring narrative structure back into everything, but it is how everything is based. If Kaito died, Kokichi showed this footage. Kokichi's like, it's gonna be the trial is going to take a very different pacing than I expected to, and would make sense for that. And they wouldn't do a reveal this early if that was what
It's
actually
getting
happened.
exciting.
There's not going to be a reveal this
Yeah.
early if that's the actual
I'm
death.
gonna go get some Oreos.
Well, I think that you would probably die from the press. I don't feel like it would be in the state at which it is just flat and there is like
Moreover,
just
wait,
nothing
can I-
left, you know?
I want to replay that because I
would
don't
go
think
back
the
in the
sleeve was
stream.
sticking. The sleeve was not sticking
Wait,
out
the
when
Ten's not
he was
here.
there.
I can
I got some Oreos.
go load up the VOD
It's
if
fine.
you'd like.
It's fine. It's all right.
Okay.
I already.
Oh, she's
Ten's
not
not
happy.
here. Stop.
Oh, sorry.
Stop.
Well, I will load up the VOD then.
Yeah, do it then.
I mean, you just missed a Samugi line. Is it really important?
She
Nope.
said, "This is terrible." That's it.
Yeah, just wait.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
getting Oreos.
Like I
It should
thought,
take a second.
the first half is going to be proving it's not Kaido who died.
Let me back this up here.
We could be at intermission right now. They could. Or there's no intermission.
I mean, yeah. Well, there's going to be a substantial amount of time.
The sleeve
because
does not
it was-
move.
Wait,
I can show you
Hold
the
on.
before and after here.
I can
Yeah,
tell you
probably.
the sleeve does not move if you would like me to. That is indeed a fact.
Hold on.
I'm just saying there's an obvious cutout in the footage.
So it shows this. Sorry, stream, you cannot see this.
Okay.
I mean,
see.
I have a feeling they'll explain.
shows
if anything's
this.
important, they'll explain it.
I mean, yeah.
So the stream will see that later.
Yeah. It looked cut. The footage.
Spoiler tags for
Oh,
Megan.
for Megan.
Spoiler tag.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
Spoiler tag.
How do I?
Just delete the messages.
Okay, I'll just delete them.
I've seen what I need to see.
Okay, we're good.
I mean, it just logically it doesn't make sense based on the way the story is headed and the way these trials proceed for it to be Kaito. It's a very large misdirection, and I feel like, I mean, based on the last trial
Though.
and the whole loop shit, I feel like some of their misdirections, like if you know what it is, they just spend so much time on it, and you're sitting there like, but this is obviously not it. But they don't like acknowledge that aspect.
What was
you
it?
know?
What was that one trial where like the whole time was like determining a thing that we already knew and we were complaining about it the whole time? I can't remember.
That was the loop last trial.
The what?
The loop of the virtual world.
What one?
Yeah. The virtual world looping in the
Oh.
last trial. Yeah, in Muse.
No, it was a different. I don't know.
You know, now that I look at this hydraulic press again, I think that if it fell, it probably would flatten you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was never a point of argument. I mean, but I mean, the fact that the cord being cut obviously is important, but we don't know the timing of the cord being cut. So my understanding of what's happening very much right now is someone, Kimiko, brought Kaito crossbow and somehow poisoned as well. I don't know if it was the same one. I don't know exactly how the poison plays into it, but crossbow used to incapacitate. It hit Kokichi twice, Kaito once. Kaito, whether of his own volition or not, was placed under the hydraulic press, moved, then left the jacket there for the red hair, and then Kokichi was placed underneath it.
Nihihi.
Welcome back. I feel like. What was I gonna
What?
say? What was I gonna say?
I am aware.
I don't remember.
Something about Kokichi.
Something about the. Oh yeah, I feel like it's pretty terrible hydraulic press design to have it go all the way down when the power goes out.
I feel like a modern hydraulic press would have some sort. Well, it was power cut, but I feel like there would be some sort of locker. I don't know.
I mean, I think
I
that
don't
the
know.
default state would be
That's
when
true.
there's no power, it goes all the way up. But I don't know. This is a video game. I don't know.
That's not how. That's not how hydraulics work.
I don't know how hydraulics work, but I think
They
that if
haven't
I was
put
designing
the
one,
placement of blood correctly, and this is a blood game, so like.
I saw it through my fingers.
No.
The moment Kaito was crushed.
I mean, it's very much setting the trial narrative.
Oh.
What?
That's
By
a
the
new
way,
sprite.
I'd like to add that this
Yep.
footage has not been doctored in any way.
Obviously alive.
This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons so you can edit after filming it.
Pause. Pause button.
And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary
You know,
for a fair
you know who I
discussion,
feel like
I will answer.
this Exasol Kokichi talks like? Junko.
No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
That would surely be interesting.
If it wasn't
That would be
connected
funny
to any
if it was
computer,
fucking
then
Junko.
editing the
Wouldn't
footage
that
would
be a
impossible.
twist?
Which means
I
this
don't need to
footage
edit
He
it.
also had
100%
Monokuma specified inside the academy.
If that's the case, then it
Is
would
there
seem our
any outside the
suspicions
academy?
warranted.
I don't
Just
know.
despair.
The body we found inside the hangar, crushed
Good
in a
old
hydraulic
despair.
press, is definitely Kaito.
Why was he just T-posing in a hydraulic press?
Lying down. Was he placed there?
Taking a nap.
I can't believe he died such a horrible death.
I mean,
the
if he had
nap, he woke up.
punctural, he could be unconscious.
Guts in his brain.
He did find the
Himiko,
poison.
stop!
Yeah, he could have been poisoned, yeah.
Himiko, please.
We're not helping Maki right now.
Yeah.
To not feel well. That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all
Oh!
my barf over to you.
That's
That
impressive,
is a
man.
very strong power.
Thought of it.
Herp.
Herp.
That's true.
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exosome.
No.
Kokichi's finger slipped and
With that, we can definitively say
he
that
hit the button
culprit
and
is
Kaito happened to be taking a nap.
Huh? Why?
you filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like Kokichi in there.
No, it doesn't.
Like the way it's written does not sound like Kokichi.
I think it's deliberately like they were talking about like how old are you? He's talking
Yeah.
he's talking in a way that Kokichi would never talk.
Yeah.
As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
Kipo, you know that's
But if
not
the
true. What are
culprit
you
showed
doing?
the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit. Jeez, I totally dug my own
This is
grave.
weird.
Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial.
It would.
I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
It's so Junko.
Too
It's
out of
so
character.
Junko.
It does seem a very Junko thing to
It feels
like
really
how it's written.
Junko.
It does.
If it's actually Junko, I am going to like
And moreover, it's totally something Junko could do.
Man, I dug my own grave again? Well,
he really does though.
any of the
Yeah.
excuses I make now. So, I give up.
Interesting.
You're giving up?
Interesting peanut gallery
That means it's been
comments.
decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short? That's fine.
Nope.
We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer.
Shuichi's
Before we
like,
go,
ah.
I want to say something to Kokichi.
He
You
did,
may
Mom.
be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created. Your
Whoa.
beloved Junko Enoshima.
Oh.
Oh.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
Shuichi's like, the narrative structure, guys!
He's right.
He
though.
was right.
Mastermind got tired of it.
He's saying we need intro, 3 paragraphs, and a conclusion?
No, if they were tired
What
of
about
it,
the funnel
they wouldn't
intro?
put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us. Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
It was you, Maki.
Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us? That's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually
Junko.
not the culprit.
Yeah.
That's definitely Junko.
Oh my gosh.
Like, straight up.
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yuppers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit
Yuppers.
of this case
Yuppers.
is super bad at
I like
hiding
yuppers.
themselves,
Yuppers is
so
a
I
good
thought I
term.
could help.
Yeah.
I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting too.
Oh my gosh, that's.
Are you serious?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm
gosh,
not gonna be
why?
able to unhear it. It's definitely Junko.
I thought I was like I just like throwing stuff out there, but I'm starting to believe it.
No, now it's definitely, yeah, you were right,
It's fine.
100%.
Because Kokichi is the culprit. He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
Sorry, I was interrupted.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all
Yeah,
saw that
but-
footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito
Is one
in
of
the
the video camera?
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Ooh, new sprite.
What bullets do you have?
Let's see.
Yeah.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the
I have hydraulic press,
We all saw that footage
safety
from earlier,
function,
right?
swipe pattern, bloodstain in the bathroom, crossbow, murder video.
What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime
What's swipe pattern, bloodstain?
I think,
Oh.
yeah, it's from the back. I don't think that's it, because they'll be like, well, he got shot in the arm,
Yeah.
in the bathroom, dragged to the...
With it was with poison though, like likely.
What was the hydraulic press one?
What was the other one? Sorry?
What was hydraulic press?
Oh. Up and down includes a safety
Short
function.
distance from the device itself. When it senses, I mean,
was with
I feel like,
Kaito
I mean,
in
because
the
the
hangar.
the cut cord that I feel like they're gonna go for, starting with the safety function, then typing back with the cut.
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
I'd say the safety
There's no-
function to shoot he got crushed to death.
Yeah,
I
think that's what it is.
Doubt that Kokichi is the
Which
culprit.
is like,
We
it
all saw that
contradicts
footage
what
from
we
earlier,
know,
right?
but not necessarily what's going on.
Kaito got crushed to death.
That's wrong!
Well, it doesn't necessarily contradict what we know. He could have been dead when he was put in the press.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
The
And I think that's
safety
probably
function
what'll
would
end
make
up
it impossible
being
to kill Kaito
discussed.
with the press.
A safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Because it moved in the video while he was still alive.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
I forget about the cord, but yeah.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No. I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose.
I would also
It would have
disable the
taken down
video
the hangar's
camera.
alarm system and Exosol's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
And not unhear.
Also,
Yeah.
we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
I mean, isn't Monokuma
do.
slightly based
I have
off
a
of
plausible
Junko
theory for
anyway?
murder.
So if it is
Yeah.
Monokuma, that would make sense.
I mean, Monokuma was like, wait, so-
The question is,
crossbow, I
who was
guess.
killed.
Oh,
Suggested
yeah,
the cause
yeah,
of
yeah.
death was.
The cause of death. Either the 3 arrows or the
Is it
crossbow, I suppose.
Cause of death, 3 arrows, crossbow, or poison.
I mean, yeah, it could be any of these.
They could have gone with anything.
I'll do 3 arrows that have blood on them.
If he found it near the hydraulic press, what was found near the hydraulic press?
These were all found in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where was the small bottle
What was
then?
found
The
near
blood
the
stain.
hydraulic press?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not
Yeah,
a
I
cause of
suppose.
death, but
Being
finicky word.
He was
So-
killed by
There's a
being
slight pattern of
dragged.
blood on the hanger, suggesting a body was dragged.
Dragged
He
to
was
death.
killed by friction.
That is
Oh,
an
God.
execution though.
The blood stain
It
goes
is.
from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the restroom.
Kaito had a
Kaito was
really
being held,
bad
wasn't it?
nosebleed.
Oh god. It's a lot of blood.
There were no
Blood stains
tissues in
were
the
also
bathroom, and
found
he was like, "Oh
inside the
god,
bathroom.
Oh god, oh jeez.
I'll stop it by compressing my nose under the press.
I'll just lay down here for a minute."
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the
And
press
Kokichi was
and
like, "What's this
crushed?
button do?" And he was like, "Oh shit."
If the blood stain even was Kaito's.
Oh god.
Ah, X
We
call.
only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We can look at the clothing in the video, which show him with visible wounds.
Yeah.
Shh. Don't look at that.
There!
There!
I did the one
Kokichi
thing
just
in this
points
pile of
arbitrarily out of the room.
Is
Right
the key
there.
To his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything.
It's a good
to
thing
do
Miu's
with the
not still
weapon.
alive, because she would have had words about that.
She.
Hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse. Himiko, what's wrong?
I love that.
Freaking out all of a sudden.
Because they're about to point out the
I'm
crossbow
not
that she brought.
freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
Is it Himiko? You liar?
Himiko, how small is magic?
It's a magic arrow.
It's a big impact.
3 arrows on the beam.
What?
Oh my
Are you
God.
kidding me?
What
Come
weapon?
on!
For real. You don't need to have.
You don't just chuck an arrow.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
Okay, wait.
They-
What
Okay,
weapon?
so
I
wait,
guess.
Wait,
Yeah, I guess.
so wait. Himiko brought the crossbow,
I believe
right?
The weapon
Yes.
was the
Yeah.
crossbow found in the
Okay.
bathroom.
we don't know
And
got
who
the
else was
poison.
doing other things? Maki gave an
A
electro
crossbow arrow
hammer.
would certainly leave a hole that small.
Yeah.
Maki left an electric.
You lost.
Okay.
yours.
And
something.
was Kibo doing anything?
Kibo saw.
Kibo-
Kibo was
watched.
in his room.
Yeah, he saw.
like-
or he says that he saw Himiko.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
With the bag.
What if
Didn't we find Maki's hammer next to the
Maki and
exosols that were
Himiko
guarding
were in on
Monokuma?
it in some
We
Yeah,
found
way?
a hammer. It wasn't like initialed with her
We found a
initials, but we
hammer, but
found
it
a
was
hammer.
probably
Crossbow just might be
Maki's.
the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising.
I mean,
that a
like, it would
crossbow is
explain
the
why they're
murder weapon.
so defensive.
God. Himiko would suck at
You're
murder.
bad at this.
Himiko, what's wrong?
It's a good thing she doesn't do a
Yeah,
murder
she's really
because
bad at
she-
this.
Unless she does.
Probably needs to pee.
I mean,
Anyway, about
She
Kaido
probably
getting
needs to
shot.
pee.
If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow.
What if it's like Maki killed him? Like, what if that's actually what it is?
Well,
That'd be
I already
funny.
know. But I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
That would explain why she's sort of like eager to pin it on Kokichi, but she doesn't seem like the type to.
I think
Kill
that-
everyone.
I think that's for
Then let's
different
show him that
reasons.
playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
He's really going
Lots
Makoto
of
mode.
despair things happening.
In the history of this series, I think they've submitted to despair a lot.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, Kibo's definitely got Makoto energy.
Yeah.
He's
And the
Makoto
more I
bot.
think about it, I think
He
it was
truly a
intentional.
Makoto kid.
Wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow.
He designed after
What a
him.
mystery, right,
Hag.
guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
No. Wait, I want to see all the
I
textures.
remember.
We couldn't
Yeah.
go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
If we couldn't go in the hangar, and Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see. So I'm the culprit.
But Kokichi, you just said you weren't.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. Right, guys?
Who else but
You could have done it. The shot would need to be fired.
That's wrong! Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it? Is that
Maki.
what a detective does?
Maki, what's going on?
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends?
You're being
Yes.
a real Kaito right
Yes.
now.
That is what a
This is
detective
like
does.
Kaito in the previous class trial too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
Boy, I wonder why.
what's wrong, Maki?
I mean,
You
if you
seem
don't want to
like
be
we're in.
have people be suspicious of you,
course
then
I
maybe
am.
don't be suspicious.
When we said we would defeat the
Don't be
remnants of despair,
suspicious. Don't be.
someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small
Yeah,
holes.
good thing you said it.
Yeah.
Are you after my...
Ah.
It doesn't matter if Mew is here.
Yeah.
Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows. In other words,
Miko's like,
I'm
what's a
not
crossbow?
Yeah.
suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
She doesn't
Hugo
know.
ran her over with a bus.
Yeah.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awful.
Play it back, Kibo.
You went to the hangar last night. Okay.
Video
then the
evidence.
culprit is Himiko.
Kibo's a walking surveillance camera.
Don't say it's me. Maki's more suspicious than I am.
What?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
That
Here it
crossbow
comes.
came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
I mean, you're acting kind of sus too, Himiko.
No.
Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit. I swear.
You are extremely convincing,
Suspicious one.
though.
Maki too.
It's a good thing she's not actually the culprit because she would be very guilty.
Why am I a suspect?
Uh-oh.
Anyone could have entered my research lab.
It's minigame time.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the culprit! I'm the number one suspect, because I was in the
I
hangar.
think it's the bag.
If
I was
you
with the
are
crime
the
scene.
culprit,
What do you mean?
then
Not
explain the
magic?
crossbow.
There's a good magic source around there. Research lab. So I went
Then
there
who
empty-handed.
I'm the number one suspect.
Empty-handed. She didn't
What?
go there empty-handed.
What?
What just happened?
I was
Did you
wrong.
use the
Have
wrong
the
bullet?
bag.
I guess I have to use his
Or
account and
Kibo's
not
account.
the case itself.
I'm the number one suspect, because I
Ooh,
was
and
Oh.
takes those too.
Yeah.
If
I was
you
with the
are
crime
the
scene.
culprit,
Magic.
Yeah, because just like saying
Explain
this
the
case
crossbow.
exists does not mean that she brought it there.
Yeah, but I mean,
So I went
Then
there
who
empty-handed.
if I were designing this, I'd let both of them work.
That's not
I'm
how the
sorry?
You missed!
How?
missed it.
How did I miss that?
Missed!
Because you're bad.
Love it.
That... No.
That was so funny.
Fake
You
gamer.
Will is a
went to
fake
the
gamer.
hangar empty-handed.
Not a real
That's
gamer.
a lie,
So
isn't
funny.
it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No, that was probably Tsumugi.
We've been over
We have to
this.
pull out the cosbox again.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Good job, Smoothie.
Uh-oh.
Himiko, please
Well,
never
it's
actually
decided
commit
then.
an actual murder. You will fail miserably.
That's us with you, Darren.
Darren's like, don't commit murder if you
Crime.
can't get away with it.
I don't plan on committing murder anyway, so I'll be fine.
Why
Okay.
you bring it there? Enlighten us.
I can probably get Morgan to do it for me.
Himiko is totally
Oh,
doing the
murder? Yeah.
That sounds like a plan, Darren.
You. If you
Jokes,
believe
jokes,
me, it
jokes.
makes me look like I'm lying.
Well, she couldn't have put the crossbow together.
You know who could put the crossbow together? Kaito,
Yeah,
because
I
Maki
totally
showed
agree.
him.
Yeah.
Kaito and Maki were the only ones who could have.
Buried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
I agree with that one.
Another
Probably
statement.
this Morgan.
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up. Get out of my head, Kokichi!
Yep.
Yuppers.
Culprit.
Yeppers in chat.
Yep.
That's true too. Then you.
No!
It moves.
Ugh.
I agree.
Consent.
Consent.
Consent
That's
is
a weird
Paul.
image.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training
Chuichi
could
threw
have assembled it.
himself under the bus.
Yeah.
I could have done it.
Well, what if Maki taught
I mean, that's in
Himiko
character
how to
for him.
assemble the crossbow?
She didn't teach me that, right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before?
I mean,
Sorry.
why wouldn't
I
she
thought they
be?
were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I mean,
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
Damn.
She changed back so fast.
here we
I
go.
think I might have whiplash now.
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
I think it's Maki.
It could have been Kaito or Maki. Yeah, I think it's.
I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
Maki.
Kaito or Maki. Try
'cause
Maki first.
I think Maki. Okay, not.
No, it's Kaito.
Yeah.
Damn it!
I mean, I was just thinking like Maki would be the person who's on the outside, and she would probably be more likely to meet Kaito than.
Why wouldn't she just
Himiko
bring
would.
it herself
That's
then?
it.
I mean, there's reasons why
She
she
strikes me as a
wouldn't.
one-woman job.
She didn't want to be seen or something.
She is an assassin. That is her job.
Yeah, I know.
But also, an assassin walking into a place where there was a murder with a crossbow would be a little suspicious.
Well, there wasn't a murder yet.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, but if they're planning a murder and someone sees an assassin walking in with a crossbow,
Well, the idea is that she wouldn't be seen, but I don't know.
I mean, Himiko was planning on not being seen.
Because Kaito
Well,
knows how to
Himiko
assemble the
probably
crossbow.
wouldn't have known
He
to check
certainly
all
could
the
have
window
used it.
points. An assassin would have probably known that.
I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know
Yeah.
you like me.
Nuh-uh. I hate you.
But I like you.
Oh my gosh, please stop.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
What is going on?
I don't enjoy that.
Something about this picture is really funny.
It is. It's really funny.
Yeah.
He's just like, view.
He's like, hey! I'm Kaito Momoda!
Luminary of the
neighbor.
stars.
What you doing? Can I borrow a cup of sugar?
Visiting Kaito in maximum security prison.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the
Yo,
worst
that
for
Exosoul's
trying to pin the
jamming
blame
in the
on Maki
back.
just for that
Yeah,
reason.
it's
I
groovy.
love its movement.
I'm gonna be
It's so
honest,
funny.
if I was planning a murder, I wouldn't ask Himiko to keep
Don't
the secret
bully
for
the
me.
person
Yeah.
you like.
No.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
We
Himiko,
got this bit.
when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi. I
How did
couldn't
he
get to
contact
sleep.
you?
So I took a walk
Okay,
by the
there you
hangar,
go.
And that's when Kaito called out to me.
Was he just counting on Kimiko walking by?
I got startled.
I think
I think he
didn't matter.
improvised.
Okay,
And
Himiko.
then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
I wet myself a little, then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
The one part was you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
So
Don't-
if
don't talk
Kaito
about it.
asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
Yep.
No,
And
he
Maki's
said
gonna
it
do
was
that.
to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito
Right.
and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
Ah, and there's
That's
the
when I
trust
witnessed Himiko.
again. The trust thinking
But
that
then,
Kaito won't
what
kill
did
someone,
Kaito
but
do
he
after
does.
he had the crossbow?
I don't know.
He
I just
shot
handed him the crossbow,
Kokichi.
then went right back to the dorm.
Twice,
Presumably,
poison.
Kaito tried to attack Kokichi,
maybe. But
only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito.
With
That
his
sequence
own
of events
crossbow?
seems logical.
Disarmed.
Oh, disarmed him. Okay.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
Yeah.
I mean,
he shot Kokichi twice, then got shot once.
Yeah, he was. What? Huh?
Yeah, he shot Kokichi twice, then got shot once.
I don't know if it was in that order necessarily. I
okay,
don't know.
the evidence that shows Kaito
there's-
shot Kokichi,
there's-
so it's the clothes, right? Yeah.
The close then.
Either the clothes or the 3
This is
bolts.
it! Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
And it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end,
I mean,
Kokichi
it kind of
killed Kaito.
does.
So this is a
Because-
Danganronpa game, Maki. If we could solve a virtual murder with a swimsuit filled with gravel bashing over the head for no reason when we already knew what happened, just for finding the murder weapon, we have to do this.
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle.
So if the poison,
In the end,
if they
there's
somehow
no
shot each
mistake.
other and the poison like
killed
paralyzed or
Kaito.
killed them, then
then
Is
let's
there-
hurry up and vote.
whoever's the actual mastermind could have come in and crushed both of them and only shown Kaito being crushed or something, and then like flushed Kokichi's clothes down.
Maki's
Oh, you
really
think they would
eager
vote
to.
him?
There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the
Yeah,
culprit
she
is.
definitely knows.
You sure about that?
Huh?
Are you sure about that?
I'll be joining in.
Are you sure about that?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It
Monokuma,
affects
the new
overall
host of Unsolved
entertainment value,
Mysteries.
So I encourage you to
See,
really
Monokuma thinking
think
about the narrative
things.
structure.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For
All mysteries
example,
matter.
Is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
Monokuma delicate like it.
What?
Yeah.
Monokuma like, hint,
What are you
hint.
saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going.
Bro,
He's
Open
probably
your
Stop it.
minds,
coming from
people.
the exisal and everything.
Yeah, Kaito's voice also. Yeah.
Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
thank you,
Yeah, don't
Monokuma.
rely on that.
Why is
Monokuma's like,
Monokuma
okay,
helping
apparently I have to
us?
spoon feed this to you idiots.
I'm just saying, if I were in
Because
this,
of
if I
that,
were in
nobody realizes I'm
Shuichi's
pretending to
position,
be Kokichi.
I would get it out.
But no more. Sorry for the wait, guys.
He's in Kaito mode
Luminary
now.
of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
I think you mean All Might.
What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was
Now
just
he's gonna
trying to
feed
be
them
Kokichi, is
evidence
all.
about the fact that he killed Kokichi.
He's gonna pull out the video cam and show a video of Kokichi.
This is kind of a fun trial gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after
Yo,
all?
I just got a Steam notification. Ronald Reagan is
How
playing
many
Valheim.
times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that.
Oh.
Oh, she
Whoa there,
angry.
chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Uh-huh.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What?
They open it and it's
Me?
just empty.
Yeah.
Explain to everyone how
What would
I
y'all
wasn't
do?
the one that died.
I would be confused.
Monokuma really driving the narrative.
What?
Kaito. No, Kokichi.
Kokichi.
The victim.
It's Kokichi.
Kokichi?
Yeah.
I mean, I think so.
Yes.
I think
This is what I've been staking everything on. Well, they literally say, you got the answer wrong. Ain't bad.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never die!
Ooh.
What if they killed each other?
This is
That'd be
That's
fun.
also very possible.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
That
Something,
would be-
something,
that
poison.
would be-
That's a very Danganronpa thing to happen.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They killed each other and the real mastermind just like got rid of them both.
Scrub the bit. Crank that music up.
Where's the divide, though?
Yeah, I wonder if they're just both dead.
That is a possibility, I think.
New.
But I also don't. I'm not sure because
This be new.
I feel like there needs to be a dramatic Kaito death.
Is Exisal gonna come up too?
There's a circle around it. Wait, there was another circle. There's a second Exisal of.
I think it's where it lands
the
on the
other
other
one.
side.
Oh, okay.
Maybe? I don't know.
I
They believe
suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I've got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
Oh shit.
He said that he can't use the Exisal because he's injured.
Maki!
Crushed.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Maki!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an
Interesting
arrow
things
hole
are
on
here,
Kokichi's
what
shirt.
I've got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I think they might be leading up to a both of them are dead situation.
Maybe.
I've got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is
No,
still alive.
that's wrong.
Why are
Mastermind.
you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I've got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
It's literally just him and Maki.
Rantaro's there too.
Don't worry,
And
guys.
Kaede
I
and
suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I've got this!
maid woman.
Unless he comes
I
out of
don't
the
remember her
Exisal,
name.
we can't confirm that.
Kurumi.
Yeah.
he
You,
said
of
that
course,
he
you
can't leave the
remember.
Exisal
Hey!
because he's injured.
Watch it.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
That's
Is it
It's
possible
that clip
that
right there.
Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
I've got
No,
this!
I didn't
You're
mean
welcome.
to.
Arrow holes
I
too.
didn't mean to do that.
Don't let the maid
was
distract
an
you.
arrow
Yeah,
hole on
okay.
Come on,
Kokichi's
Will.
shirt.
I know you're getting
Can
out.
I fast forward?
You would have loved Pride. There were so many maids.
All right.
Is it possible that Kokichi...
Oh, I can hear myself.
I suspect that Kaito
Yeah,
is
because
inside the Exisal.
I've got this!
Someone left
Unless
it
We're
he
making
comes
sure
out
we
of
got the full
Exisal,
clip.
We can't confirm that.
But he said that he can't leave the Exisal
Just publishing a
because
clip.
he's
Wow, I
injured.
really just like shout
Anyone who
in
knows about
this.
Kaito's
I need
injury
to
can
be
make that
quieter.
claim.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's that my volume when a new media source opens goes to 100% and all my volume's normally at
Kaito was the one
20.
who got crushed.
Oh, I'm glad that, to hear that
There
I
was
do
an
not
arrow hole on
shout
Kokichi's
constantly.
shirt. I've got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow
'Cause I
holes
feel
too.
like I do.
I really like this minigame, but I wish it
want
was
to
more
believe Kaito
difficult.
is still alive and defeated
Yeah.
Maki!
The mastermind is still alive.
I mean, you
Inside
have
that
failed it
Exisal.
3 times.
I just
Why
out
are
of
you
like,
so opposed to
I mean,
Kaito
I
being
made a
alive?
mistake once. The second time was just like I
Because the
misclicked.
evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still
Oh,
alive.
I'm hearing
I think it's
excuses.
because it's so like repetitive. I think it's
W.
A
B. More B.
S W.
This is our answer.
Swad.
Oh.
I think it's interesting if I end up being right, like overall. Well, I think them both being dead would
I
be
don't
interesting. Like,
want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi,
so they're all
then there
like,
must
yeah,
be
sure.
no
People's like, well, if Shuichi says it, it's got to be true.
Yeah, they don't even do their own thing.
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational.
Shuichi, say you right.
Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but what do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and
I
I
wonder
shot
why.
each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
Wow, I think it's really Junko.
Yeah. Why?
If it actually is, I will.
I think it
like-
is.
Crossbow fired. What was even going on?
As if you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot
Danganronpa
at
would be
Kokichi
like,
too.
okay, I know we killed
Then Kokichi
Junko
disarmed
last game
Kaito,
and the
took the
game before that,
crossbow,
and we definitely made sure
returned
she was
fire.
dead in those games. But like, what
I did
if?
take the crossbow from Kaito.
Hear me out. She
I
would just
secretly
wasn't.
bought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
No,
What?
that's wrong.
How could they both shoot each other?
That's
Himiko,
By
what
the
the
way,
Himiko. What?
My wound is still aching something fierce.
Kimiko,
How
where
do
you
know
been?
that?
Yeah, what? That's like
What the fuck, Himiko?
Also, you can like
That-
reload
that was
an
like
arrow.
that was extremely wrong. More so than normal. She's like, I'm gonna state something that's blatantly untrue, and also we've already clarified.
Did you clarify that though? No.
Yeah, we
You
mentioned
haven't
that.
talked about that at all.
We mentioned that there were
No.
multiple arrows.
No,
Well,
you
we
haven't
mentioned
mentioned
there were
that.
multiple shots.
Yeah, you didn't mention there were multiple arrows.
Only one arrow was fired.
I guess. But
But
I
that
mean,
would
the
imply one arrow.
the implication would be that they grabbed the arrow, put it back in the thing.
She'll
And...
explain why.
Okay.
Wait,
Hear her out.
what do you mean, one arrow?
Be nice to her.
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow.
Oh,
so-
okay. All right.
Ah.
You're
Does that make more
forgiven,
sense?
Himiko.
Hater? Does that make
I'm a
more
hater.
sense?
I'm a hater.
You Himiko hater?
I'm a hater. What was I thinking?
Positive.
Of course. There's no way I got that wrong.
I jumped to conclusions, Himiko. I'm sorry.
There were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
After
3? I know I only gave him one.
I
Kaito
multiplied.
even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
someone got 2 extra
Maybe
arrows.
Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
He likes
But we know for
arrows.
certain
arrows
that
on
3
them.
arrows were recovered from the scene.
He wants to be
And
Merida.
all 3 arrows had blood on them.
Who doesn't?
And altogether, their
Honestly.
clothes had 3 perforations in them.
That
So
is
we
too
know
pictured.
for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
That means they wait. That means they all shot an arrow, then reloaded the arrow, then shot it at the other person, then reloaded it, then did the same thing with the other 2 arrows because there are 3 arrows, but they shot each other 3 times.
Maybe they rock paper scissors
No.
it.
No,
No,
there's
they-
three.
like
There's three total.
Three
holes.
total
Arrow
holes.
is one shot.
There's
okay.
two
What?
holes. Two holes
Okay,
on.
well, I'm pulling a Himiko.
There's two
I like
holes
the rock,
on
paper, scissors
Kokichi
idea
and one on
better.
Kaito.
Yes.
They played red
Here we
light,
go.
green light with the one arrow.
Oh, I'm no longer in the desert.
You're in Cyberpunk 2077.
Get me out!
Hopefully it's better.
Army of two.
Yes.
Oh.
perfect. How many arrows?
How many arrows did
War
Himiko give to
to
Kaito? Yeah.
him.
Uh-oh. Road small.
Use that
Be
driving
good
practice.
driver.
Be a good driver.
Yeah, this is how I drive at home.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
No. 3.
Banking time. 12.
12. 12.
Me whenever I'm thinking.
12.
Oh,
12.
I don't think that's an option.
1 and 2 at the same time.
You're going to the desert.
Yeah, now there we go. I'm home.
The
I can't
desert is
turn
your
fast
home.
enough to get all of this.
Gotta be better.
Oh, I should have taken the left. Oops.
You should have drifted and gotten both at once.
I don't think you can drift in this mode.
I think you can.
Can you?
Well, I don't
you
know.
suck at this.
You got the hidden Monokuma without even
did.
trying.
Will does not have a future in competitive
Driving?
Mario Kart.
In driving.
I don't know where you're going. with
Yeah,
that.
I have a future in driving.
Hmm.
No, Yumiko brought one.
Yeah, no.
That's where they're stored.
I mean, I don't know. I can theoretically drive, but I should not be driving. Let me on the road. I don't know what they
No.
were thinking.
No. No. This is all a joke. All a joke, Twitch. I am not affiliated with this. I don't know these people in real life. I'm just a commenter. Just a voice.
We
in the
hired
darkness.
Janae to be here.
I don't have a name. This is not my real name.
Yeah, it was a fake nickname that I made. Ass to the center. Who made this road? This is awful.
I bet
Yeah,
you could make a
it's,
better one, Will. Better Danganronpa road.
Who brought the two arrows? Kokichi?
Why?
A third party!
Why?
Okay.
Yeah. What's to say?
You
Please
just
check out that
swerved
video.
from killing that woman.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you picked up you 3 chicks. Hopefully they're all mates.
That the additional arrow
Why?
was brought in by a third
A third
Last
party?
one, I swear.
So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's
Wait,
no
what
way
did
a
you
third
say?
party exists.
Nothing.
If a third party
Maki is
exists,
probably
why
the
would they
third
bring
party.
arrows?
Arrows and poison.
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow.
I made sure I didn't accidentally hand it to Kokichi.
Yeah, now that I think about it, Kokichi does not make sense as the choice in that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Well,
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an
oh,
electric
Maki
barrier
was the
around the
third
hangar.
party. She
Yeah.
saw it.
Yep, she
She
definitely
saw
was.
Kokichi
That hangar
twice
should have been completely
Unless it
closed,
was
right?
Shuichi.
and used her hammer.
I told you she was she was involved.
Hammer. Why are all
I
the
say
letters
lots of
that-
things
what?
that makes.
Is there?
All right, let me do this MMP real quick.
Okay.
H-A-M-M-E.
I don't see H.
What letters do you see?
E-X-L-I-A-S.
What does that spell?
Exisal.
Good job. You spelled the word. Do you believe that is correct?
Do you know how to spell Exisal? It's actually another X at the end.
Exosex. They play saxophones in their past life.
That's it. The Exisal.
Just
There, I
giant-
made another clip for you, Will.
Thank you.
I didn't see that you were sending these clips.
Wait, so the
Oof,
the
too
Exisal
electric.
could be used? What is this?
Oh, just like the title.
Oh. I'm gonna run to the bathroom while we wait.
Alrighty. The Exisal could be used to enter the hangar. Did Will leave?
You went to the bathroom?
Ah, I see. Trendsetter.
I think Janae is watching the clips I made.
Perfect. They're approved, funny. Funny approved, funny agree. Oh. Do we have to do anything? Let's see. Do I have to do anything? We. The singular unit of me.
Why does stuff have to be so expensive?
Which kind of stuff?
Black opal.
What? Huh? What? What? What words?
Black opal.
Opal? What is that? Like a jewel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that is why it's expensive. Because people will pay money for it. Because they're like, oh, jewel? That must mean expensive. They aren't totally wrong. They also aren't totally
Oh.
right.
It's this.
Oh, lovely. That's why. It's pretty.
Yeah. And it's like
Okay,
a couple $100 per carat.
So, how did we deduce that a third party had to shoot the other two arrows?
Because Kokichi is too weak to pull the
Kaito
crossbow
didn't have them,
drawstring
and
back.
nobody gave them to Kokichi. And Kokichi didn't know how to.
Well, couldn't somebody have just brought the
build
two arrows to
something.
Kaito later?
I guess, yeah. But nobody said they did.
Like, I suppose Maki could have, but
I guess I could get it. But wait, no, Kaito didn't want to have fighting. That was the whole point of bringing one arrow.
yeah.
So why would he go back against his word?
Right, because if you only bring one deadly weapon, then there's no fighting.
I mean, I think he just very easily could have lied to Himiko.
Why would he do that?
Because he was planning a murder.
Was he planning a murder?
What do you mean?
He
What's
just said he wanted to disable. To Himiko, he
I-
said he wanted to just
I
disable.
think he was lying.
You think he was lying? How dare you?
Probably only
Okay,
You would-
the whole
you
point
would
of this is
distrust
having
a friend?
faith In,
You would distrust a friend?
in Kaito.
Oh, what am I thinking? I have to find the truth.
Imagine distrusting Kaito.
Is Morgan here? No.
I have no idea how to read this document. You haven't been lying. You've
Huh?
been a good Shuichi. You haven't been lying.
I have not, yeah. I could
I didn't
could
realize you were dancing and jamming out. Sorry to interrupt your jam session.
lie. Don't worry about it.
Get back to your jam session.
Where did Morgan go?
He died. I don't know.
Damn.
Why does Apple not let it be 69 degrees?
What?
Wait, really?
If you're an iPhone user, the weather is always a particularly nice 70 degrees or 68 degrees.
Really?
Wait, actually?
Mm-hmm.
Like that, like as an intentional thing.
Mm-hmm. It's not clear if this is a bug or an intentional attempt from Apple to cut down on 69 related humor.
That is so cringe.
Literally, who cares? How does that affect them at all?
iOS weather app will refuse to show 69 degrees anywhere in the forecast, whether it's for the current temperature, the hourly forecast for the day, or the extended
So that means Apple does not care about telling you the accurate weather. They care about
Apple doesn't
censorship
care about-
and disinformation.
Apple doesn't care about their own products. They only care about profits.
Well, I mean,
The past 4
That
lines of
doesn't surprise
laptops
me.
have had overheating issues. To the
It
point where
makes
they're
sense.
unusable.
Makes sense. They're always really hot for no reason. I'm sure it's for a reason, but like it feels like for no reason.
Oh, it is for no reason. They in the
I burned
FAH
myself on mine that I had to have for
Nice.
school. Many a time.
You
Many
burned
a
yourself
day.
on your laptop?
Yeah, because the MacBook Air is just so ridiculous.
Will, have you
Apples
seen
don't
the
love
inside
me.
of a MacBook?
No.
One of the MacBook models, the fan for the CPU, never touches the CPU. Like the cooling pipes and all that, never touches the CPU.
Interesting. Sounds bad.
Yeah.
You guys remember when Shuichi wore a hat?
Yes.
Those were simpler days.
I don't know if I was watching at that point.
That was chapter 1.
Hmm.
When Kaede still existed.
What happened to his hat?
He took it off when his girlfriend died.
Interesting.
I cannot do it. That is please.
Welcome back. All right, so,
Oh,
you good?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess the Exisal was used to enter the hangar. I thought it was the hammer, but all right, let's see.
Hammer. Use the Exisal, I guess.
We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisals, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an
Like just like
Exisal.
break the, but that didn't happen. Oh, I guess it opens for
I saw an
Exisals.
Exisal enter the hangar last night. So was this
Like an
third
automatic
party
garage
piloting
door.
it?
By
Why
the
was
way,
the panel
I
all
just wanna
scratched, though?
confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisal?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exisal. After all, the hangar is where the Exisals are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exisal comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exisal, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the Exisal every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exisal and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an Exisal?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
What?
How are the nipples involved?
Anyway, this third party.
Do you not have
pilot
opposable nipples, Will?
infiltrated the hangar.
I'm still working on that. Got a couple more million years of evolution, then I'll get there.
That same person must have
You
brought
need
the other two
millions.
arrows with them.
Yo, humans 2.0 drop.
Are you implying you need fewer?
I told you that's impossible.
Yes.
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an Exisal. It's not possible.
What?
Maki,
Not
this is not an
possible.
airtight defense. You all suck at murder.
Yeah, Maki, even you're not very good at this one.
Come on, Monkey.
I suppose if she's an assassin, she's never
trying
really
to-
had to defend herself
She
in court,
knows-
most likely.
She knows Kaito killed Kokichi
Yeah.
at this point. She knows, and she's trying to cover it up.
if someone was piloting the Exisal,
I mean, that much was
they could
obvious.
have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Why?
Is operating the Exisal
She doesn't say it, she's just like, no.
difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an Exisal? Outside the hangar, there were 4 Exisals. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
That's wrong! Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exisals.
How do they charge them? Like a phone charger?
I don't know.
Used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an Exisol.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exisals. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exisol taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
Well,
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
We don't need this stuff.
Mm-hmm. No!
oh no, no.
Mogus.
Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
Not the Maki you're looking for.
Remember what Kokichi said?
I can't... You guys are acting so surprised.
Yeah.
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery.
What? Maki gave Kaito deadly weapons so he could kill Kokichi? This is a surprise to all of us. This is a completely unexpected turn of events.
I think Maki straight up attacked Kokichi. I think she was the one who shot.
I'm interested in how we're not at the halfway point of this trial yet.
Maki was the only
It's
one
quite
without an
interesting.
electro hammer, wasn't
Yeah.
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the Exisal with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar.
Wait, which Exisal did she disable? I thought she used it to get in.
Yeah.
That's how she got in. She disabled it.
Disable its automatic.
Oh,
It's
and then she
automatic
disabled it and then
walk
got in it.
cycle.
I see.
Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Good line, good line.
Why are you doing this? Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an Exisal, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit.
Okay.
I believe that.
Yeah, I believe you.
You're right.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Chill, chill!
I used the electro hammer. I used the Exisal to enter the hangar too.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I also shot the crossbow there.
Maki's like, okay.
However, I'm not the culprit.
Sheesh!
Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
It's the poison.
Poison was.
You're right. I used the electro hammer.
Battle over there.
And I used the Exisal to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there.
No, 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 come back. Okay.
However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left
It's
holes in the
something else, bro.
Luigi, you know this.
Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back.
No, 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 no.
An arrow to each of those spots
No!
wouldn't result in fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
I'm not. I gotta go faster.
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots
No, come back!
wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Die!
I'll cut through your words.
I'll kill your logic,
It wouldn't
says
matter
Will.
where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Ooh.
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation.
It tasted really good.
There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter
But
where
it
they
says
came
strike 9. That means you have to strike 9.
Kaito killed
Maki,
Kokichi
do you
to
have a
keep
rebuttal?
Maki from being the culprit.
Yeah, maybe.
She intended to kill Kokichi, but Kaito's like, no, and then crushed
What's
him.
the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! Cause why would she kill Kaito?
You didn't kill Kaito, you idiot.
Understand if you don't explain anything!
Me in
Maki
class.
is still fighting.
Huh?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
Kaito.
No, not
Or
what's
all of
going on
us.
here.
Like
You guys are not
everyone
smart
else.
time.
Yeah, all of us.
I think it's Kaito is the sacrifice.
Kaito's life, Maki's life for all of us.
I think it's Kaito.
I
No,
think you're wrong.
Not what?
no, she's giving up
No,
her
if
life.
she's throwing the trial to
Oh,
kill Kokichi,
I
then she
see what you mean.
sacrifices
I
all
thought
of
they
us.
meant she was.
Well, I mean,
her
if
plan
she
was
serves
that-
the trial to kill Kokichi, it won't matter. They'll all... Oh, like, Kokichi would get... The murderer would get away.
Okay.
That's it!
Oh,
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Bro, chill.
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted
he's
this would
not trying
happen.
to...
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit.
No,
That's why
she
you've
was
been so
trying to
calm.
save Kaito.
This isn't over.
Nope.
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We
She's
have a
trying to
choice to
sacrifice
make.
everyone for
We
Kaito.
don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki,
Seems like
please
it.
tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving
He's
everyone.
like, okay, fine, because you had emotional bonding with Kaito. Fine, I won't.
Are you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That
I
guy
don't think it's charisma.
could be pretty stubborn.
Yeah.
Then
No.
what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
so, Maki began telling the truth.
Here's the
That would
intermission.
leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
12:15. So
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
okay, Junko.
Yeah, okay, Junko.
So what I'm getting at right here, what I'm picking up is Maki went to kill Kokichi, but Kaito was like, no. And then he was like, I'll build a finishing blow. But you're gonna make it seem like if I died or something. Or so Kaito did something. Maki's trying to cut Maki knows Kaito is alive, and she's not trying to take down Kokichi, she's trying to save Kaito. Because she knows Kaito's the clone. And she's willing to sacrifice everyone. Now that she heard what Kaito said to Shuichi, I think she'll be more cooperative. But she's not gonna be the one to say it. She's like, Shuichi, you have to figure out this.
So what? You think like Kaito shot Kokichi in the arm and Kokichi like pulled the arrow and stabbed Kaito in the arm or something?
I don't know
Then
where Kaito got shot.
then she
from,
shot him in the back.
I don't know where Kaito getting shot is coming from, but I think Maki went into that hangar to rescue Kaito, and at some point ended up shooting Kokichi with the poison baseball. And Kaito got shot somewhere along the way.
Yeah, the only thing that doesn't make sense to me is that like they both got a shot in the arm, and I'm not sure how they managed the arm. But yeah, Maki shooting Kokichi in the back would make sense.
I'm thinking.
I can go to the bathroom quick.
Okay.
Taking in all the information.
So,
should we wait?
You first then, yeah.
Well, no, and then like, are you gonna wait?
Oh,
Because
for the second half? I don't know. I feel like we could probably do it.
I feel like it wouldn't matter for me personally, because I think I already have a solid grasp of what they're trying to do here. But
You're
I could be wrong.
missing Megan.
I could very much be wrong, so
It'd be nice to get Megan and Dante in.
yeah.
But
That's
I mean,
true.
I don't know. It's up to you. You're the streamer.
Mr. Streamer Man.
I'm fine either way. What do you guys want to do?
I'm also finding their
I'm also fine either way.
Well,
I'm
somebody has to make a
tired.
choice.
To be perfectly honest, I'm very tired and I will not be paying attention very much.
Okay.
But don't base it off of me. I've already seen it, so like, I don't technically have to be here.
Back, and then we can go.
I don't technically have to be here for this.
So is Maki really intending to kill all of them?
Yes.
That is a question.
I personally believe she is willing to kill them all right now for Kaito, except like that was her intent going into the trial. Except I think hearing what Kaito said to Shuichi, like they might change her mind. But she's not. She's gonna be like Shuichi, you have to reach the truth yourself. Sort of like Chiaki, like you have to realize I'm betraying myself. Situation for yourself, taste the truth. Kind of similar to Kaito. I think that's what they're going at.
But who's in the XSL? This is a totally different train of thought, but who's in the XSL?
Junko.
Junko is in Kaito's skinny suit in the XSL.
Final answer. Lock it in. Steve Harvey, what is it?
I can't say for sure because I mean, like Will said, and like we all realized, oh shit, yeah, right. It sounds like Junko talking. But,
I don't want to say anything about that opinion.
The issue is if, one, Kaito has this like tuberculosis thing going on and everything, so his days are numbered. Two, if he got hit with a poison jail, he could be dead already. But it did say the poison took a while to activate. It give us a time frame. It just said a long time. So I mean, it's not looking good for Kaito's long-term survival. The question is like still kind of like, is he alive right now? Is he dead right now? Are we gonna have? I think he's alive right now because I think we're gonna have a like dramatic goodbye with Maki and Koichi. But we could have also already had that previously. We could have had that previously. That's hard to say, but I don't. I cannot make a confident guess as to who's in the exocell. The way I can the rest of the trial at this moment.
Interesting. Very interesting observations.
So Sven,
Welcome, Sven.
so do you want to keep going? Stop.
I think you guys should make a decision. I think I'm gonna peace out because I'm like really tired.
Well,
Sleep tight.
maybe we'll pause then.
Yeah.
Don't
And
base off of
when
me.
can
I
we do
already
it?
know what's going on.
I mean, I'm also tired. I'm fine.
I'm not, but I have no sense of time anyway, so.
I'm like, because I like have
You be
not been.
Shuichi though, sitting in your room for 3 days and then coming out to eat when people force you to.
I've had like the hardest time. Like it doesn't matter when I go to bed. I can't fall asleep for like hours and hours.
Oh.
So I'm hoping eventually I hit a point. I took melatonin the last 2 months and it didn't help. So I'm hoping I hit a point where I just fucking crash.
Hopefully walking around
We
a
were
lake
walking
for
around
hours.
a lot. I'm in the sun a lot, and I'm hoping that being in the sun that much, like, did enough to like reset it.
Vitamin
Get me
D.
to that. Or even just like the mental association, like sun, day, awake. You see sun enough that you can be sleepy. No, and you said something
Sunbathe.
about it, and it seems logical now. So.
Okay. So I
We're
guess.
Okay, stream.
Yeah, I guess
What
that's
is our
it for
choice?
today. I'm thinking.
We'll be back soon with the rest of the gang, hopefully.
So Maki shot
Maki's
somebody, probably. Shot Kokichi. And then Kaito probably finished it or something. And she
I'm guessing.
was.
I'm guessing Kaito put Kokichi in the press, and they filmed the video or whatever. Video happens. Kaito was in the press at some point. I mean, the video was obviously like it paused it, switched it out, then like filmed the last crushing. That could either be Kaito and Maki's doing, or I don't know exactly what's up, but
Wait, but in order for her to doom them all,
Doom them all.
she
And
would have to
her
be the
logic-
culprit, right?
yeah, her logic right
Somebody
now
else besides the person who they vote for,
is someone besides the person they vote for.
technically. So
who is-
yeah.
Their logic is she wants to. Her logic was she wanted to kill Kokichi with. She'd be willing to sacrifice everyone, including Kaido, including Tsuchi.
And herself.
With her being the culprit.
Oh, with her
to
being the
kill
culprit.
Kokichi. So her logic hinged on her being the culprit. However, I mean, I don't think she's the culprit.
But we still don't know technically who was in, like who was crushed, because that's the person we're investigating.
I mean, yeah.
Because
that is still...
if Kaito was crushed by Kokichi, then she killed Kokichi. Like,
well,
you know what I mean?
And because that would be a similar-ish situation to the first one. I think that they said, well, Kokichi did the first murder, so he's the third. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she would have to be, unless she killed Kaito, And Kaito I'm assuming Kaito's the one that was crushed. If she killed Kaito, then she wouldn't be pointing towards Kokichi.
Her logic right now feels like Kokichi is not the culprit, but she's trying to get them to vote for Kokichi as the culprit to kill everyone else along with Kokichi. I mean, Kokichi isn't the culprit because I'm pretty sure he died. But, I'm assuming.
I think we're gonna.
I'm assuming the truth she presented right now is that she killed Kaito in order to kill Kokichi. However, I think I think all of it is a cover because she knows Kokichi's already dead, and she just is doing everything she can to try and spare Kaito's life because she knows Kaito did that.
Yeah.
Which it's an interesting situation, I think, to go into the trial, like a trial like this, and have one person sort of already know what's happening, but be actively working against it and trying to achieve a certain result.
Mm-hmm.
Is I think very interesting.
Well, we will see the thrilling conclusion to this trial next time.
Heck yeah.
On Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony.
Well now.
Monokuma saying
one works to meet no extended.
I'm good on like Wednesday.
I don't remember my work schedule exactly. I will get back to you.
We'll figure that out.
The store I work at closes at 7, so I'd be free. They decide to be free is not.
I mean, even if it's like I work today, but like I just have to come back a little bit later, even if I did work, because I'd like work until 9. And it's like a 5-minute drive, so.
Don't look at the gallery, you cheater.
I'm not looking at the gallery, I'm playing the casino. Yo, it's Mono Kid!
Yo, is this the golden saucer?
Huh?
Okay, yeah, I read close and shift 1. And still be back at lunch now at the label. And I think I'll vote by I'll move on to be. So I don't need like a set to get situated, but by 8:30ish should be good tomorrow on Wednesday.
Death flag.
Death flags. Kaito be like.
The Blackhead might be one of us, so I refuse to stay with you guys. I'm gonna go hide in my room.
Jenna, you ready for a hit workout tomorrow?
I'm gonna die.
Don't you not have tea tomorrow because there's no games?
That's correct. I don't have tea tomorrow. We could do it tomorrow.
I don't know.
The workout. Ugh. I'm just glad we don't have to do it like on Zoom, all of us together.
Yeah.
If we did, I think I would die.
Oh wait, what is the
of embarrassment, like I did at Pride today.
Wait, what happened today?
Someone saw Janelle at Pride and was like, "You're so sexy," like just like kind of like passing by, and she died.
Oh man,
I died.
Pog.
I want to step in that tree.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah, I'm turning it off now.
Bye.
Sorry.
I'm leaving.
Is that
Bye,
a
stream.
clip I hear?